Welcome to the guide for the Grand Company quest to kill a Raven. I am Kula of Gungur. In this video we'll be covering to kill Raven encounter in Final Fantasy XIV Online. This is for patch 1.23, released in July 2012. The key to this encounter is all about positioning and quick reaction times. This encounter has 3 different phases. The first phase is all about understanding the basic positioning of the encounter. Neil Van Darnus can be tanked in multiple places, but in this video we chose to tank near the stairs, just right of the spawn location. Throughout the encounter, the tank will need to understand a couple of his abilities. One of his abilities, Raven's Beak, is a conal attack weapon skill that deals 1000 to 1200 damage and also stuns the target. The stun can be lengthy and is not removable by Asuna. It should not be a problem. Another ability that Neil Van Darnus will use is called Twisting Vice. This weapon skill deals around 900 damage to his target and reduces his target's TP to 0. Warrior tanks will need to pay special attention to this attack and make sure to spend TP wisely. For healers, one other attack that may slow you down is called Chaos Thrust. It is a weapon skill that deals 600 to 900 damage to his target. This should also not be a problem. During Phase 1, once in a while he will teleport to the opposite side of the platform and use an ability called Thermonic Beam. After he teleports, he will fire a beam of energy to his target and will immediately fire off 4 geysers of energy surrounding him. Melee should immediately run towards the main group and wait for Neil to finish off this attack. For the tank, you need to dodge this attack, but not endanger the main group while doing so. There is no reason anyone should be getting hit by this attack, and it's very easy to dodge. Also during Phase 1, 2 meteors will fall from the sky. These will need to be dealt with very quickly by black mages. Bards can also help, but are not effective. If a meteor is able to hit the ground, the group will be inflicted by heavy damage. Black mages may use the stairs to engage these meteors. It is not advisable to stand on these stairs for too long, as if you are caught on the stairs, he will teleport to whoever and instantly kill them. This meteor mechanic can be a nightmare if black mages are unaware. There are several visual cues and sounds that may accompany a falling meteor. In the chat log you will see a message, "Lunar debris are caught in the elemental field over Raven Road." You could also see meteors on your mini-map. For those of you with sound on, you'll be able to hear a distant fire sound. Black mages should drop everything and destroy these meteors. If you are aware of the abilities in Phase 1, it should be fairly easy to move on to Phase 2. During Phase 2, Nail will continue to use his abilities from Phase 1, but at an increased rate. He'll also use additional abilities. This is where positioning becomes extremely important. The main group are to be between 8 and 12 yalms away from the tank. In this video, we selected a spot and adjusted accordingly to our tank's movements. This could be anything your party is comfortable with. The additional abilities to take note of are Lunar Dynamo and Iron Chariot. Lunar Dynamo is a ranged AoE that will strike anyone outside of 12 yalms of Nail Van Darnus. This attack will drain around 600 health and magic. It is not desired for this attack to hit, as it will heal Nail Van Darnus. When Nail uses this ability, he will teleport to a random party member and use the ability. If he teleports to the main group, the tank and melee should run into range and avoid this attack, then proceed to move back into position. Nail may teleport on the tank and use his ability as well. The main group should be able to avoid this attack holding their chosen safe position. All party members should be adjusting their position during this phase. This was our main cause of failure. Position is crucial. His second ability is Iron Chariot. Iron Chariot is a 900 to 1000 damage AoE attack and knockback. This attack can destroy a group if paired with Lunar Dynamo. Take note that Nail may use his attack back to back. Nearing 75% HP, Nail will increasingly spawn meteors. Black mages will need to focus on these. There are only 2 spawn points where the meteors will fall. Use the stairs and destroy them quickly and run back down. It may be difficult for black mages to dodge Lunar Dynamo and Iron Chariot during this phase. During Phase 2, you'll get Nail Van Darnus down to roughly 10%, and he will disappear and a message will appear in your chat log. You sense a sinister presence overhead. This is the beginning of Phase 3. In this strategy, the tank and melee ran at the very top of the encounter and engaged Nail Van Darnus. This is to prevent him from slowly regaining his health. He will be in a suspended state and summon meteors. Tank and melee should not take any damage during this part. The black mages and white mages will split up into 2 groups and head to each platform. There will be a stone golem on each platform. These can be slept and ignored through this phase. The white and black mages should be focusing on destroying incoming meteors. They'll spawn roughly every 3 to 5 seconds, and all will need to be destroyed. If a meteor is to hit the ground, not only will party members suffer massive damage, but will charge up Nail's attack called Mega Flare. If you notice at the bottom floor there are 3 circles. Each time a meteor hits the floor, a circle will turn into energy. Every circle of energy that is lit up will increase Mega Flare's damage. You can survive 1 meteor, but 2 or 3 will end the encounter in failure. After a minute or 2 of meteor volleys, the golems will despawn and Neil will teleport. At this point, all party members should immediately run to the bottom floor. This moment, Neil Van Darnus will use Mega Flare. 1 white mage should save their benediction for this ability. For the final portion of this encounter, he will teleport to the bottom platform. Use the same positioning strategy as in the beginning of Phase 2. Burn down his last 10 to 15% HP and the encounter will be yours. This includes a strategy for the Grand Company quest to kill a raven. Tune in next time for some more exciting strategies. This is Kula of Gungar. Thank you for watching.